All right, I'm live.
I'm gonna mute for a little bit because my baby brother's going ham.
Okay, you all good? Let me see. I don't think I can turn my camera on. Right? Think it's gonna work. Do it without it. Stream without it. All right. It's gonna be a short stream. It's gonna be a short pod today, since
Yeah, some short pot.
we really don't got much to talk about since like the last pod we did. Um, I think what last pod since the last pod, we have now reached the longest government shutdown in history. Gang,
37 days, right?
we reached. Yep. Actually, no, even more.
39, 39, 39. Just
Like 40, I believe. Let's see. Okay, it's been 40 days. Yeah, 40 days. 40 days, 40 nights. 40 less, 40 rights. But yeah,
and it's been a total of how many days since SNAP benefits been cut off? 9 days.
9 days.
Good lord,
So
we've been starving for 9 days straight.
why can't we ever get like a historical event that's like a good thing? Why is every historical event I gotta witness gotta be a negative?
There's this video of Trump falling asleep during during one of the press like really, bro, like
Yes,
I
I
can't
think
deal with
that's
this.
wasn't it like a recent press someone had a heart attack in the back.
Yeah, somebody had a heart attack too, bro. Like, oh my
I saw
god.
that, bro. Trump looked like he was pissed off that bro had a heart attack. Bro bro looked like he was mad that someone else was getting attention, bro.
Literally, he stand there, did not look at bro,
Did he even
did not
move?
check to see if he was okay.
Just looked at
Bro,
him
just
like,
stand there
bro.
like, bro definitely sucked his teeth and said, "Why is he doing this?"
Bro looking at him like, damn, not this shit again, bro. Again? Like, come on, bro. Like,
Pull yourself together, bro. Tough it
bro, never
out.
mind the fact that like our fucking people in office are literally like having heart attacks, bro. Or they're too old to even operate, bro. These are the people making decisions for us, bro. Like, this is crazy,
People who
bro.
are making this system have one foot in the grave, bro. Like they're just here to fuck up the country because they ain't gonna live to see it. The
Don't
fuck?
make no sense. Oh shit, that's fire. Yeah, it's like it gets to a point where like we just gotta realize some people just too old to be working, bro. Like you just too old to be like we gotta have a limit, a max, bro. You can't be older than a certain age and working
Can't
in
be older
office,
than
bro.
70,
Like, bro,
70 or
I would
60.
even say 60, bro. You over 60? Shit, you might, bro. Get out. What are you doing here, bro? Even 55's pushing it. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Mm-mm. You've
You,
already lived, accomplished most of all the things in your life,
like, you
and
still
you don't
thinking, you
have
still
anything.
thinking in the old days, bro. You still got that old head mindset, bro. Like,
Nah. Mob Donnie won too for New York.
yep. But we had a sweep, bro. A lot of people voted blue this time. You love to see it, bro. You love to see a lot of people voted blue. Let's even look that up.
I
Midterm
don't blame him, bro.
election
Who wants to be a
votes.
Republican in this economy, bro?
Who wants to be a Republican
Like
in general, bro?
it's it's not helping you in no way. They're racist. They're taking your money away. They're starving people. They don't care about women. They don't care about gay people. and it just seems like a notorious. What do you say? What do you say? Like when there's like a king, what do you call that again?
Like a monarch or
It
authoritarian.
begins with an A. Yeah, that type of ruling, bro. Like that's what they've been doing. Like you feel me? Like they all worship one man, and the one man is not even a good person. Like what? Nobody wants to be with that, bro. Like they gotta pick a different head for their party, bro. Like I'm being so honest. I don't even think bro's gonna live to see the next like 3 years, bro. Like he might have a heart attack too. I don't know. I don't wanna wish it, but like you feel me? Like he's old, bro. He's older than Biden.
Yeah,
What?
like yeah, he too old, right? He too old, bro. Like not on some like trying to hate on old people, but it's like, bro, come on, go retire, bro. Go live your life out on a farm, bro, and just fucking I don't know, fucking garden, bro. Like that's all you can do, bro. Like literally, bro. You get into the point where like you're not even gonna be able to wipe yourself after you take a shit. You have to have someone else do it for you, bro. That's like that's the age he's reaching, bro. He probably already there. If we think about it, he probably already there.
He's already there, bro. What you
Like
talking about? He doing that. He not even doing that right now. He needs help with everything he does.
like
What are you talking about? Bro
like
has dementia. Like you can see he has dementia, and he's probably schizo. Like
hundred
just the
percent, bro.
rants he goes on about, like what are you talking about, bro? But like there's organ is burning. Like
Like
what are you talking about?
yeah, yeah, he's cooked, bro. Like I don't think he's. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to. You know, I'm gonna say it, bro. I don't think he's making it past 4 years, bro. He got 2.5 years max, bro. I'm gonna say it right here, bro. We're gonna come back in 2.5 years, bro, and we're gonna see if I spoke the truth.
Bro, and not even that, like that's not even the worst thing of it all. Is the worst thing of it all is like I don't know where his head is at. I've been trying to figure him out, but like I just can't. And that's what's scary. He's just like a wild card. Like you don't want a
Facts,
president to be a wild card, bro. You want
facts.
somebody that has rooted decisions and you can sense what they're doing. Like you feel me? And what side they stand on. At this point, I don't even know what side he stands. Is he with America? Is he for the American people? Is he
Nah,
doing everything in his best
nah.
interest for Americans? Because he just seems to be helping billionaires, like, and he don't really care about anybody else. Basically, from the looks of it, bro made this run for president just so that he can secure his legacy and basically make his family rich. That's how it looks because everything he does is aligned in his pocket, his family. You feel me? Like what? He's probably setting it up to the point where his son can run for president. Like,
Yeah, that's what
what,
I
what you,
think. That's what the
what you,
Republican Party does in general, bro. They literally just it's just nepotism. Pretty sure majority of the Republican presidents literally were just there for the appeal. Like most of those people had no idea what they were doing. They were just in office and just being the mascot for the Republican Party. Like, and that's what Trump is basically, just a mascot. Something to get the people to rile up behind so the Republican Party can push whatever agenda they want to push. This dude has no idea what he's talking about. The fact that his supporters believe that he's actually the one making these decisions, the one actually like doing things, they think he's some sort of mastermind and he's always 2 steps ahead. This dude don't even know where he's at half the time or what he's talking about half the time. It's ridiculous. They give him way too much credit when he deserves nothing at all. Like bro's just an idiot. Like point blank, simple, just idiot.
they got it, bro. They got it for real. I don't even want to like think where their head is, bro. Like, there's even a video of this dude saying, if we lose the presidency, I can't remember who said it, that they're all going to jail. I think they know that too. That's why they're trying their best
Yeah,
to stay in power.
yeah, yeah. Um, I saw a TikTok video where it's like I guess this Canadian had to bring up something about our government shutdown, And I'm not gonna lie, the video was looking dumb because like she was trying to tell us U.S. citizens what about our government. We already know what it is. But I did want to ask if this government shutdown lasts until not even till Thanksgiving. If it's still going on past Thanksgiving, I think there's a clear sign that it just won't end. Like it's not going to end.
You know what, too? In Canada, it's a good thing you bring up Canada because in Canada, when they have a government shutdown after a certain period of time or whatever, like they have a re-election because the way they view their constitution is if the government is not doing their job, they got to get new people in there. Like,
Mm,
and I think that's a great way of viewing it because you're how are you allowed to shut the whole government down? Take people out of their jobs and you're still getting paid and you're still doing what you're doing. That seemed like a backward kind of thing. Like you're making people struggle, the people that supported you to that point. To be honest, like you don't even need it, bro. Like you're living good and you're
mm-hmm,
gonna make people suffer because
mm,
you have a grudge, because you have an opinion that you think is bigger than anybody else. No, bro, get them all out of there. You're
mm-hmm,
shutting the government down, kicking people out of their jobs, bro, their livelihood.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
For what? For your beliefs? No, bro. You're gonna have to find deeper rooted cause to shut the government down. Not because you think that immigrants are getting health care, bro,
mm-hmm,
which is not true, by the way. You can see it. Majority of the people who are on SNAP are the American people who need SNAP. And looking at the contrast too, there I saw that there was before the election, there was less people on SNAP than there are now. He
mm-hmm,
literally forced people into SNAP with all of his policy and the tariffs and all of that, and now he wants to take it away from them.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
What? Make it make sense, bro.
'Cause, honestly, like, you think it's going to end anytime soon, or you think this is going to be on going?
This is gonna last the whole year, bro. He's stubborn. He's old, evil, and stubborn.
Yeah, I
Like
don't. I don't think
this is
this.
what he does, man.
Yeah, I think this is going on for like at least until the end of this year. Never mind the
Because
fact that it
if,
might
if
progress into the next year.
because if a court order is telling him that he has to use the Federal Reserve to fund people's SNAP, and he's finding ways to stop the Supreme Court ruling
Mm-hmm.
him to do something. He believes he's a king. Like, bro, like there's no other explanation. He believes he's higher than the system.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. Like he believes that he is the man in charge. He has control over the whole of America. We have no where's our checks and balances? Where's the things that our forefathers like founding fathers set up for us? Like we had checks and balances. Apparently we're not using them.
Mm-hmm. It's not. We're not using because our whole system is corrupt. Checks and balances was in place to stop a corruption from ever taking place or ever taking over. Like, what happens if the whole thing is corrupt and they just don't care? They just do what they want to do. And then you have Trump, who just is the worst of them all because he just believes he can just do whatever. Like, just genuinely just do whatever he wants. Will say whatever he wants. Will try to do whatever he wants. He'll try to go to war with Venezuela. Just straight up just be like, oh, if I can't go to war, then we'll just kill them. Like, what?
I'm not gonna
Bro.
lie to, and the saddest thing too, it's not even that. Like, how do we let somebody with a criminal history or a criminal past get in the power? Like, bro has like he's been to jail before. Like he's been like you feel me? Like he's been like he has a like the same people he called criminal. He has charges too, bro. Like, how do we even let him get in power?
Mm-hmm.
Where we are as a country if we can just overlook somebody's criminal record or charges or whatever they've done or like tax evasion and stuff like that and we just let them go in power. He's obviously corrupt. Like
Mm-hmm.
these MAGA dudes are just out of their brain, bro. I don't know.
Yeah. And now that out of their brains, but like they'll literally the amount of time I see people trying to like justify like the corruption that goes on. Like you could be like a lot of these people are like pro life. They don't want you to abort your child because they feel like that's murder. Same pro life people You asked them if you could have free healthcare and have free food for this child that had to be born into this world because they didn't want to kill it. You ask them if you can have that, they'll say no. They'll be like, nah. He needs to pick himself up by the bootstraps and go find himself a job.
Talking about that, bro. Talking about that. I got a video for us about this lady calling churches, say MAGA churches or conservative churches, asking for baby formula, and them turning her down, bro. Like, hold up, I'm pull it up. But
Mm.
she called like, I think like 40 churches. Make a guess how many churches said yes.
0.
About 9
Okay.
out of 40.
Okay. Damn.
I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up. But yeah, in the meantime, we can go on the next subject until I find it. But yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It gets like we have this really sick. I think we really have this really sick mindset in America where like it's so competitive based that people view their neighbors not as neighbors but as enemies. They don't view them as friends. They view them as someone to basically. If they're useful, then I'll get to know them. If they're not, then they're just a disgrace on this country. Because we can have realistically we can have a society where we are the richest country in the world. We can have free healthcare. We can have, you know, bringing in to poverty, bringing in to like homelessness, like make housing affordable. But people will sit here and choose to not do that because they feel that it's some sort of unfairness for the people who do have it if other people start to get these privileges to help them.
All right, I found the video.
Or a bit.
All right, you see the number, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, look at this,
Our
bro.
church to test to see if they would help feed a starving baby. And right now I'm calling Cathedral of the Rockies in Boise, Idaho. So let's see if they would help.
Look how big their church is. Let's just say, look how big their church is, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty big church, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Feed
now
a
look at how they
starving baby.
respond.
Thank you for calling Cathedral of the Rockies. If you have an extension number, you can enter it at any time during this message. Otherwise, you can press 1 to reach the main reception desks, press 2 if you are in need of pastoral care, or press 3 if you'd like to reach our Amity campus located at 4464.
Let's do 1.
Good morning, Cathedral of the Rockies. This is Gail. How may I help you?
Hi, yeah. I don't know if y'all can help or not, but I was just curious if y'all could help with like a can of formula, like baby formula.
Boy, I don't see any back in our closet. We do have diapers, but we don't have formula.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any way y'all could get just like a small can of baby formula?
Not that I'm aware of. No, sweetie. Sorry.
Okay, because like I have a 2-month-old and she's been without since like last night, and I've been calling everywhere, and they're just telling me to call churches.
Yeah. Oh, golly, I'm sorry. Trying to think. Yeah, I just was back there looking at the diapers and wipes and things, and I didn't see any formula. But you know what? I know this isn't going to help you today, but I will put in a request for some, and hopefully somebody will step up and get us some.
Like that's just a base of it, and not just that. She also called like black churches,
Mm-hmm.
and more than 50% of all black churches helped her. Say they would help. I
Yeah, I know they do, bro. I grew up black churches, like my black church. We always did community work. We'd always go walk out, feed homeless people. Always goes to missions, literally all the time. Like, and that's why I'm saying like a lot of these, I'm gonna say evangelical churches, these big churches, churches that literally you will see these. You can turn on and find them on TV. They'll be broadcasting their services or their church service. But a lot of these is like, what's the point of the church if it's not going to help the community? Like, I feel like that's the one
what
thing
you gotta
it should be doing.
What you gotta ask is what are they doing with the money?
Oh, we know what they're doing with
Because
the money,
these
man.
churches,
You know what
these
they're doing it
churches,
with the
they get
money,
a big.
bro. You walk by, you see the pastor pull up in a motherfucker Hellcat. You know what he doing with that money, man. You see him pull up in a BMW. You know what he doing with that? Where that money going, bruh?
How's the pastor living better than me and he's taking my donation?
We
Bro,
know
I'm living
exactly
in a
where he going,
60K
bruh.
apartment, bro. I'm donating like $100 each sermon, bro. And this bro is living in a mansion, bro. BMW, probably two or three BMW, and probably a Benz too.
Mm-hmm.
His family's living good. He's probably grossing in probably like 300K a year or more, and
Living
he's living a good
great.
life.
Living
And
great.
I'm struggling. I'm giving my money, bro. The what?
Yeah,
The
I
what?
think I think
Because it's
there's all that one story of a pastor who like scammed his church into doing crypto, doing a crypto scam, and he rugged and pulled out and like hit it big, but scammed all his church members. And it'd be like
mm-mm,
situations like this, you know, this ain't nothing new. We've seen this. We've seen church take
mm-mm,
advantage. We've seen it not even just recently. We see this all throughout history. Even back then during
bro.
the
And they talk so bad of Muslim and mosque and like that, bro. You go to any like mosque, bro. They're helping their community, bro. They're helping the people out. It's a brotherhood, bro. Like you feel me?
mm-hmm,
Like they look out for each other. Like they help each other's kids go to school and all that, bro. I I've know a few mosques and whatever, bro. Like sure they say their prayers and they're very strict with whatever they do, but like once you're in there, bro, you're a family.
mm-hmm,
No man struggles under
mm-hmm,
that. You feel me? And when it get to the point when these Protestant church and these Orthodox and these what would you call them
uh
churches
I mean, this one I had said evangelical because I feel like all those churches are
and
evangelical
evangelical
Christians.
churches and these Catholic and these like churches, like it just seems like a all one big play, bro. I've been to a couple, bro. Like they're just talking, bro. They just talking to talk.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't do nothing that really help out. But when they bring that basket around, don't put money in it and see how they look at you.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the biggest thing. Like I don't get, bro. Like you feel me? Like I don't get that.
Mm-hmm.
This is why personally me, I stopped going to churches because it's like it all seems like a facade. I'm going through there, see people talking about God and all that, and behind closed door they're talking about their neighbors. They're talking about people, whatever, judging them and all that crap, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, aren't you somebody of God? Like, aren't you supposed to be like forgiven
Mm-hmm.
and like and all of that, bro? Like, I don't get that. That's the one thing I don't get. That's why I separated myself from the church and I started looking into my own faith and trying to make a connection with God by myself. You feel me?
I'm
Instead
the
of
same way.
going to church every day, every week, or whatever, just for what? I'm sacrificing my time, all of this, give the Lord praise. And truly, God said, if you wanted to seek Him, you can seek Him yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to go to church.
Mm-hmm.
If I go to church, I go to church for guidance. If I'm lost, if I don't understand something in the Bible, that's the only reason I go to church.
Exactly. That's like that's actually the main reason you should be going to church is if you don't understand the Bible. I feel like a lot of people go to church and think it's like supposed to get them more connected with God, Jesus, but that's not the case. That's something you do on your own time.
Oh, bro, you gotta find connection with God on your own, bro. I'll be so honest with you. I'm not gonna force you into my religion. I'm not gonna force this upon you, bro. If you want to find God, you can find God yourself. But if you need help finding God, then I'll tell you to go to church, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But once you've established that help or that connection with Him, you can do all you can do by yourself with God. Just have a nice little prayer. Learn to pray. The moment I learned to pray, I just didn't feel it anymore like I needed
You
to.
know what? You brought up a
I mean,
good point. You brought up a good point with this whole Christianity thing because I've been wanting to talk about this myself too. How many people do you think use Christianity as some sort of like shield or some sort of like way to basically make them seem more, I guess, good or Christ-like? Because I feel like I see, or at least I know a lot of people who like say they're Christians, say they believe in God, but like they've never picked up the Bible, they never read, they don't.
I'm gonna say this: the first people that I don't trust from churches are Jehovah Witnesses, bro. Like I don't trust them at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just something about them that I don't like about Jehovah Witnesses. Like sure they go door to door and they disturb you and all that. Like I don't do that because like each Jehovah Witness church or whatever of some sort, they're competing against each other. That's the one thing I noticed. They're
Mm-hmm.
competing. They will literally tell you, no, don't go to that church. Come to my church. Like, what? I go to whatever church is closest to me. Don't
Mm-hmm.
tell me what church I can't go. If it's a place of God, I can go to any place of God and seek God. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing. Two, basically all MAGA church that I've seen is crazy. How you gonna get up on here talking about pro-life and all that crap, and you people ain't even helping the kids? How
Mm-hmm.
you gonna get up on here talking about how God loves everybody, but you're kicking that one gay person out?
Mm-hmm.
Make it make sense, bro. They just use this as a tool to politically get whatever they want. MAGA
Mm-hmm.
churches is one. Catholic churches, I'm gonna say the other because most Catholic church they have a history of pedophiles and people essaying people and all that crap. And this dude is like the highest of ranks.
Mm-hmm.
And people would literally keep quiet and don't say anything what they're doing behind closed door. And there's people who even know what's going on and they they don't say anything, and they catch them every single day Sunday saying the prayers and acting all high and mighty like the Holy Spirit is in them or whatever, bro. Like I don't see this, bro. And some
Mm-hmm.
of the most like the nastiest people I've seen are church people.
Mm-hmm.
Like what? You are completely a bad human being outside of church. The only time I see you acting good is in church. And wait behind closed door. They talking crap about everybody in that church.
Yep.
Yeah, they definitely use it as a tool, as a way to do whatever they want to do to push their agenda.
Yeah. That's my problem. My problem with people who try to claim Christianity. I don't have a problem if you are Christian. I just don't like it if you try to claim Christianity, but you don't even like. They don't even have any historical knowledge about who Jesus was, who Moses was. Moses being like the first, what, disciple or apostle in the Bible. Moses was also like the first person to actually write in the Bible. And like all these people who later come after him are people who wrote the Bible, who wrote what they saw. But these people don't even be having any knowledge about those time frames. They don't even know where most of this stories be even taking place in like the Middle East. The fact that
Look,
Jesus is seen as like a white person, even though this would have been taking place in the Middle East.
I'm gonna say this too. I was 8 years old when I started questioning like these churches, and I remember this day pretty much very clear because I was 8 years old and my granny was saying I need to go to church, and I was just like, Granny, why are we doing that? All these people talk like bad about us and all that crap. Why are we still like making the effort to go to church? And she was basically trying to convince me and tell me that how they didn't really mean that or whatever, bro. Like, bro, I came from struggle, bro. I used to step up in church with like old church clothes and all that, and they used to look at me weird, different, and all that. Like, you can't afford good clothes. Oh, oh, they here comes them again. Ah, they just looking bad. Like, you feel me? Like I've
Mm-hmm.
been noticing this, bro. Like for the longest, that's why I say I'm a Christian in practice and in faith. Like I'm not a churchy guy. I'm not gonna look. There's people who study the Bible, and there's people who actually believe and practice the faith. You know, like I feel like we have a lot of people who just study the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they do: study the Bible and try to live by the Bible. But I think God is bigger than the Bible. The Bible
Mm-hmm.
was written by a man. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like the Bible, sure, it helps you align yourself with faith, but it's meant to be interpreted in whatever way, in whatever time that you're living in, to try to make the best. It's kind of like a compass. It's a way of to guide you in life,
Mm-hmm.
not for you to follow rule by rule, step by step. If you think about this, Bible was wrote thousands of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You can't take something that was written thousands of years ago and try to implement it in our society right now as we speak. Times have changed. It's different.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you take the Bible up for interpretation and try to see how your like lifestyle is right now and try to see what you can do to make your life better. It's a compass, nothing more. It's a moral compass. That's all it is. It's not something that you have to follow down to a T. No, it's not that. It basically tells you about the person above, the higher being that made us. And it tries to show you what you can do in life to connect with that person. That's all it's meant for you to do. I hate Christians who live by the book. You feel me? That's why I hate that because bro, how you gonna tell me to live my life about something that's thousands of years ago? No, bro. We can't uphold those standards in our society as we speak right now because it's literally impossible. Things that were invented there, and we have new invention, we have new ways, we have new discovery, we have new science, we have new things. And you know what they all just say? They write off all the new things as the devil
Mm-hmm.
so that you can't move forward in life. Oh, you're on the internet? That's the devil. Oh, you're doing this? That's the devil. Oh, you're trying to do this? Oh, that's the devil's work.
I
Oh,
couldn't
you're
agree.
worshiping
I
demons.
couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. Because the Bible was written in a time where, and be honest, you can say this about any book, historical book, every book that's going to be written at any time and point is only going to be shaped around what is happening in the political climate, what is happening economically, what is happening climately, or climate, what the climate is, what the weather is always going to be shaped around its surroundings. And one thing I would like to point out was when I was like being raised, my mom didn't want like my brothers or sisters to get like tattoos because in the Bible it states that that's like a sin, like marking your body. And I bring up the point that people reading the Bible and having the historical knowledge about it, because in this specific sense, this was happening around the time when there were other worshippers of different gods who would mark their body, who would literally like cut their skin to basically associate that that was their faith was in a different god. And God basically said, do not mark your body as an attempt to separate yourself from those believers. Not because it was bad, but because in that current time, at that current political system, marking your bodies was a way to represent that you were a follower of a different faith. But people still would look at that
Yeah,
and be
yeah.
like, "Oh well, I just can't get tattoos because the Bible says not to," which I would disagree with. The Bible doesn't say anything about tattoos. Tattoos of
It,
today are not a thing back then. All right.
it's their political. It's their where it's their agenda. Basically, they're forcing their decision, their way of interpreting the Bible. Everybody interprets the Bible a different way. This is where I'm gonna start off saying, what I
Mm-hmm.
think everybody interprets the Bible in a different way. Sure, your interpretation of the Bible might be different than somebody else. That doesn't mean that you have to force your way of interpreting the Bible onto somebody else. If you think that getting a tattoo or doing these things or doing any other thing is going to bring you away from God, don't do it. But if somebody else who's more grounded with their faith and they know what they know and they this is what they do, you feel me? Like you can't tell them, "Oh, if you do this, you're a sinner."
Mm-hmm.
Bro, what I believe the truest thing for you to live by is the Ten Commandments. That it's some like those rules are meant to withstand the changes in time, the changes in everything that we have. Thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not do this. And if you look at all these things, the Ten Commandments are basically telling you what to do to get along with other people in your society. That's all it's telling you. It's not telling you to do this, not do that. When somebody says not don't steal, why is it telling you not to steal? Because if you get caught stealing, you can go to jail. You can have this, boom, boom, that. When somebody said thou shalt not lie, they're basically telling you, look, don't lie to your neighbors. Don't lie to your neighbors. When somebody say thou shalt not sleep with another man's wife or whatever, it's telling you, look, don't do this because this is a bad thing. It's basically help for you to fit in, for
Mm-hmm.
us to have a good harmony community. Like, you feel me? Like a utopia. This is
Mm-hmm.
what the Ten Commandments were made for. And I think that's the truest rules. And that's the Ten Commandments is what I live by. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Love thy neighbor like you love yourself. You feel me? Like stuff like that. Like it's meant to help you have a good life. Those commandments make you see life different and help you get along with your neighbors, which is all what God was. Like
Mm-hmm.
when Jesus came, what's the first thing that he started practicing? The commandments. Why? Why? Jesus, I'm not sure of all of this, but I'm pretty sure Jesus wasn't following the book by a T. Wasn't following the Bible by a T. He
Mm-hmm.
didn't do everything by the T because he know that what God wanted him to do was unite people, bring them together, make them see that hey, you don't have to hate. This is love. Help your neighbors. You feel me? Let's have a
Mm-hmm.
harmony. I feel that's how we conquer evil. We conquer evil and evil people by following the commandments. And if you look at that, bro, these rules are gonna withstand all of time because they're meant to be interpreted, and you can apply those rules to anything in your life. That's why I follow the Ten Commandments. I don't follow it because I think it's wrong. I think it's right. I think I follow the commandments because after sitting down and taking a long look at it, it only helps the person who is following that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, and I think it's really hard. Like low key, I don't hate Christians because I grew up in a Christian family, and I knew there are good Christians out there, but like a lot of them
I don't hate
do
them either.
use
Yeah, I
that.
don't hate.
A lot of them do use that as a shield or a way to feel morally superior than others, and they don't actually try to change or better their ways. But we can close off on that discussion, and we can switch over and talk about the Nina. Was it Nina Lynn?
Yeah.
Is that her name right? Nina Lynn. Okay, so we talked
Yep.
about her
Yep.
last pod. We talked about her essay with Saeed, and we talked about Zoe Spencer. And
Yep. I would say this. This I would say this. Like I said before about Nina Lynn, she is a
mm,
horrible human being, bro. Like I can't look at anything else in any other way. I'm not saying that she's like completely like evil, but the things that she does, the thing that she continues to do, it's not good, bro. I still don't understand how she has supporters, how she has people following her and doing all these things for her and donating and watching her stream. I blame the people, if anything. They're encouraging her. When she hop on the live and you go and start watching her, you're encouraging her to come back. And another thing I don't like about her, she's black facing, bro. Like, think about it. She's an
blackface.
Asian girl.
Mm-hmm.
She's an Asian girl that tries to portray and act like a black girl. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that, bro. I don't
Mm-hmm.
like that, not one bit, because she's bringing down the black girl community as a whole. Because when she acts like a black girl, it's a little bit exaggerated, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the way she talk, the way she walk. You can see that she's acting. You can see that she's putting on a front for something that she's not.
Mm-hmm. Well,
You're not black.
I can't
You're
blame. I
doing
won't blame
this.
the viewers. I don't think the viewers are at fault. I think who's really at fault should really be Twitch. Twitch has the say so to basically ultimately, I want to say end her career, but they can just ban her off the platform completely. And the fact
Alright,
that they
look at this. Just
banned
look at.
her, but then unban her like a week later, it's like Twitch is clearly the ones who are like generally okay with her behavior at this point. Like we've
All
seen
right,
her.
look at it this way. Let's just look at Lena as a business. All
Okay.
right. Now, if you have a business in a public setting, and this business does not stand for anything good, You continue to support that business. You continue to buy from that business. You don't boycott it. You don't take your dollar elsewhere. That business is going to continue to succeed. That business is going to continue to grow because customers are not holding the business accountable. They will have no incentive to change. They will have no reason to change if they're still making money. That's why I'm blaming. That's why I'm not putting all the blame on the viewer. She's a bad person in general. Twitch is bad. Twitch is gonna always be bad. Twitch is a business. They're gonna fund and they're gonna promote whoever is getting the views. All right.
I
Now, as a
disagree.
viewer,
I disagree. Because we've seen before that Twitch has banned profitable communities in the past. They've banned Gideon. They banned Destiny. Didn't they ban Speed at some point or something like that?
true.
They banned Bruce, drop
But
him off. They banned a lot. And mind you, a lot of these streamers are male.
all
Right?
right,
They
look,
banned.
why did they get banned? I'm gonna tell you this. Why did they get banned? Because people went and report their channel. People went and complained to Twitch that this is what they're doing, or boom, they broke something within Twitch rules, and Twitch comes after them. Most of these banned, like Andrew Tate and these people who've been banned, the reason that they're banned is because of people, because of us, the viewer.
But
We made it.
Nina Lynn is also facing a lot. If you think everyone is encouraging Nina Lynn, then you're not seeing like the
I'm not
outrage.
encouraging it.
No, I'm
I'm
not
not
saying you're
encouraging
encouraging. No, I'm not saying you're. I'm saying you. If you think people like the viewers are encouraging this, like they're actively endorsing this, all I've seen is Nina Lynn face a lot of backlash. Like not even just from viewers, but from streamers themselves. In fact, I have this clip right here from Asmongold.
That weird
Asmongold,
motherfucker that lives in the
Fan
basement of his mom's house.
It's an attic, excuse
Multiple
you.
streamers have
Be
talked
chatting
and
about
said
me
she
all
needs to be
damn day
banned.
long. You are obsessed with me. I think you in love with me. No cap. I genuinely think you get no pussy and you in love with me, bro. Like you gotta.
Talk whatever you want, crash out however much you want. That's
That's
totally
crazy.
fine.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Nothing
That's
that you're
crazy.
gonna say is gonna make me mad. You're not gonna upset me. You're not gonna bait me into, some weird internet beef. You're just a disgusting bitch. That's it. And it's got nothing to do with this about me at all. That's it. So I don't care. Say whatever you want. Nobody gives a fuck.
Chill out.
All
There's
right,
been
all right,
way
all right.
too many
You
clips
can
I've
pause
seen,
for a little bit.
bro.
Pause.
But
I know.
I'm gonna say this too.
All right.
I'm gonna say this too. The reason why I'm saying I'm not blaming the viewers. I'm saying the viewers are encouraging her in some way or another. If you truly want to get to Nina Lynn, and this is for anybody who's a Nina Lynn supporter, and you don't agree with what she's doing, if you truly want to get to her, stop watching her stream. Stop donating. Stop doing that. Stop giving her the platform that she needs to do this. We don't have to rely on Twitch to ban her. We as viewers can stop watching her. We as viewers can stop endorsing her to keep doing what she's doing. You feel me?
But like, at what point? I get what you're saying, but at what point are we like we're like you're ultimately making the final decision be the viewers and not Twitch when Twitch is the one that holds like most of the responsibility. Like at one point you're gonna have viewers who are just gonna watch Nina Lynn regardless. She has a fan base that fans are just gonna they're gonna watch her regardless. Now a lot of her fans might switch up and be like, oh, what she did is disgusting and like boycott her streams, but realistically she's still going to be streaming no matter what. Even if she's streaming to one viewer, she's still going to be able to stream. And after some time passes, people are going to forget about the situation and her views are just going to go back up. It's just going to boil over. Now, the only way to prevent that is if she gets banned on the platform and is no longer able to stream on Twitch.
Well, she's gonna keep streaming until we started reporting her or whatever, or mass reporting her and doing what. This is why I'm not against like cancel culture. I'm not against cancel culture because it helps protect like minority groups and people who are basically that needs to be protected. I never see a problem with cancel culture.
I don't think
For people who think that cancel culture is bad, bro, all you have to do is watch what you're saying, watch what you're doing, and have empathy for people. That's all you have to do to not get canceled. And these dudes make it seem so hard. Oh, I gotta watch the way I speak. I gotta watch the way I do things. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. Cancel culture sucks. You're just a horrible human being if you can't watch what you say, Watch what you do. Not say racist stuff. Not target people who are in these like minority groups that needs to be protected. Like if you can't do that as a streamer, you're not a streamer. Like you're not an influencer. Because as an influencer, you should understand that you have thousands of viewers, you have thousands of people from different backgrounds, different ethnic groups, and different minority groups and stuff that you should cater to them because they're the people who are supporting you. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people who make a big deal about cancel culture, and I hate to call it cancel culture because I do agree with it, but I really just think all it is making people take accountability for their actions, right? People just want to say whatever they want to say and not be held accountable for what the malicious shit they're posting on the internet or the malicious things that they're saying on the internet, and they just want to get off with it. I think cancel culture is just making you, you know, take that accountability for your actions. All right, and we've seen this
And it makes the
before.
internet better
And we've seen this
because
before.
if you look at this,
People will do toxic stuff. They'll build toxic communities, and then later, when they foster these toxic communities, they'll be upset that their whole community is toxic and that they don't get invited to these certain spaces where there are other communities. Are they getting blackballed or blacklisted by other Twitch streamers because they have these toxic communities? Like we've seen with Aiden Ross, or we see with Neon, or we've seen with countless kick streamers.
I understand that, and you gotta understand too. With her community, is like most of her viewers are male. Like she's definitely like look scroll back up a little bit. Look at her in that like outfit right there. Who do you think she's trying to garner attention from
I mean,
dressing
like she
like
do
that?
look, she
You
do
think she's
look bad as hell. I'm not gonna lie.
you feel me? Like that's she's trying to attract male audience, and that's what that's her main group. Like gooner dudes, like dudes who have no moral compass, have no sort of way, who just wants to beat it off. Like that's what she's attracting, and she got to know what she's doing because at the end of the day, the body can't be T forever. You feel me? Like you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna lose that eventually, and when she loses the body, good lord, let's see how long her viewers are gonna stay around. I hate to come off like this because this makes me seem toxic. As a man, as somebody like a man, you feel me, bro? Like you gotta know when to differentiate the like between somebody being toxic and somebody just speaking the truth. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
She definitely pleases the man like men. That's what she does. Look at her acting ghetto, bro. Like you feel me? Like this is why I can't stand her, bro. Like I just can't. And I hate to say it like that because some of my queens out here, but like this is just genuinely how they are. Nina Lynn is a suburban Asian girl trying to act like something that she's not. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think what we've seen from the situation, at least now, the fact that she's like doubling down on it, the fact that she's still trying to like not take accountability for actions, and the fact that she's like not taking the backlash and response. I think she even, well, it's speculated that she was like talking about Fan Fan. I think Fan Fan in this clip was basically saying what she did was awful. She basically just tried to say that like she was a fan and that she switched up on her. But it's like you only
Rightfully
think she
so.
switched up because you think what you did nothing wrong, right? You don't see what you did wrong in that situation, and you think just an apology was just
Alright,
gonna
well,
get you past it, and everyone's gonna forget. But like this is a tarnish on your reputation. Like this is a tarnish on you as a person. Like this isn't something you can just walk by and just let people forget about. This is something that genuinely is a big concern. The fact that she's just taking it with
yeah, I feel
no
that.
seriousness in this situation tells us the type of person she is. It's
And
just
let's go into our next segment of this video. Like, I
okay.
want to talk about like mental health awareness because we seen
Okay.
Saeed got sexually harassed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now we're seeing like how like people are responding to that. Sure, it's a mix. You got some people saying that how he got assaulted, whatever, and then for the other side, it's just like, dude, why don't you want that? Like, she's a girl. Like, you feel me? Like, we got to talk about this. And my greatest example for this will be the Jalen Brown situation. Like, So
Mm-hmm.
as of recently, Jalen Brown has like, I guess he's cut his hair off, right?
Yeah.
And he's cut his hair off, and that's because he cut his hair off because he's been like balding as of lately. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing I don't like, what I see people doing from both side of this gender, basically male and female, is people basically like clowning this dude because he's having a receding hairline, right? Which is something natural for a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is something that men naturally go through.
Shit,
Now, I'll bring contrast to this by basically giving you
shit,
another
man. This shit
example
is natural,
in
bro. I got a
the light of
receding
a
hairline,
female.
bro. Hey, y'all need to quit,
In the
bro.
light of a female.
Y'all need to quit with this shit, bro. I got a
In the
receding
light of
hairline too, bro.
in the
Alright,
light of a
continue.
female, like a female can be like insecure about their weight, insecure
Oh my
about
god, my shit keep
their
pausing.
looks, whatever. And I'm not blaming females for this. Like they got a better like community compared to male, right? And you won't see women out here clowning her because of her weight or whatever. And even if another woman tries to clown this person about their weight, you feel me? There'll be other women there to stop them from doing that. Why can't we have that as men in our community? Why
Mm-hmm.
do we have both men and female clowning this dude because he's having a receding hairline, which is something natural? They're forcing him to use Beijing spray because he's insecure about his hairline.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we as men should step up and be like, look, bro, if your hairline's receding, you don't gotta do all of that. Just shave it bald, bro. Like, you feel me? Just go bald. And if you don't want to do that, rock the receding hairline. It's okay. You feel me?
I do.
Now, this forces.
I agree with you 100%. I think men in general, we definitely do need to be take a step forward. We have these type of conversations, and we need to take our mental health way more serious. Because I feel men as a whole don't like. I don't know a lot of men that I know personally that go to like therapy or go to therapists, which I don't think I can say the same about like with women in general. I think women as a whole go to therapy way more abundantly than men do. I also think
And
that
you know,
men
one thing I've.
or yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry for cutting you off. One thing I've noticed between our friend group and other friend group, male friend group, like we've kind of taken a step back to like actually like talk about our problems and be there for each other and be there to help each other
Mm-hmm.
in case of other male friend groups where they're just basically clowning their homie because he has this or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This makes it harder for men to come forward and speak up about what is really happening to them. Speak about their mental state because everybody's all centered around red pill content. Oh, you're a pussy for doing this. You're a pussy for having this thing. Like that poor kid Saeed,
Mm-hmm.
right? Now he's older than me, but like I see him as a kid because like mentally he's not really mature. You feel me,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that poor dude, Saeed, like Saeed or whatever, like he got harassed, and this was like it took months for him to actually get his story out and speak
Mm-hmm.
about what happened to him. Versus if this was to happen to a woman, right? We would have been more like hands on that right away. But because he's a male, and because we paint this image of males being very sexually active, being very masculine and very this if you're not this type of male, then you're gay, then
Mm-hmm.
you're pussy, then you're weak, then you're
Mm-hmm.
this. This hurts the mental of men. So we have a lot of men out here feeling like they're falling short. They're they're not doing enough. They can't get a partner. They can't do any of these things because their hair's receding. They don't make enough money, or boom, their body is not masculine enough, or boom, like they don't act a certain way. And
Mm-hmm.
truly, a man is just a man, bro. Every man is different. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And forcing one type of idea, one type of way of living your life as a man upon a man is detrimental to him because this is why we have the higher suicide rates. This is why we have the higher like problems in society than women. Women can mosey around comfortable because they have that support system within their friend group, within their people around them. Like baby him. Sure, a man's supposed to be tough and he's supposed to be the protector. He's supposed to be the person who's to make these decisions. But in also, you also got to realize that playing that macho man, playing that Andrew Tate type of dude is exhausting on men because it tends to tell them not to show their emotion, not to express themselves, and to be a certain way and to act a certain way. And for most men, that's not how they truly are. You feel me? There's some childish men out here, like us. We still watch anime. You feel me? We still do childish thing. We have fun. Like we're not afraid to express ourselves. But if you go bring us to like an older man, he would probably look down on us and tell us that, oh, we're not being men. And truly, the word being a man is not about these things, but we make it like this because this is what we do. And as men in society, if this is the image we're portraying, the women are gonna think the same way too. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta step up as a whole as men.
Mm-hmm.
Stop clowning Jalen Brown for his receding hairline and
Mm-hmm.
support him in conquering that insecurity that he has.
Mm-hmm.
I see commentator Shaq and these people on these news shows talking about, oh, he's gonna take a trip to Beijing because his hairline's receding, joking at it. You don't know what that dude's going through. You feel me? Like he deals with enough, like being an NBA player. I'm not saying that he can't take it or whatever, but it's not cool. We shouldn't endorse it. We should be calling these people out instead of just letting it slide. And it's something I've been noticing for the longest, and it doesn't really sit well with me.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I think for like, I think what I tend to notice is that a lot of men don't really take men's mental health issues or men's like awareness issues seriously until we get to a point where they want to use it as some sort of gotcha when they see women talking about their issues. Then they'll bring up, oh, what about men's issues? What about this men's issues? Because men really don't care about these issues
Yeah,
until it's as some way to combat and like women's issues, or they want to feel some sort of way to like deal with women. But as a whole, we don't even talk about our own issues. And anytime you find out about some young child who's like some groomed essay victim to like a teacher who's like a woman, right? And it's a woman grooming a young boy. A lot of times you'll see men getting these comments talking about, oh, I wish that was me, or where was this teacher at when I was in school, or stuff like to that degree, not taking this situation seriously at all, which you will never see women do when it's the opposite situation. You won't ever see that shit.
okay.
And I think a lot of it.
Look at the
Hold on, wait. Let me finish my point because I got a
yeah,
long point right there.
yeah.
I think a lot of it stems from the fact that as a society, we kind of demean being vulnerable for men or being open to men. Because being vulnerable as a man is less masculine and more feminine. And as a man, or at least in terms of how masculinity is viewed, it is to the point that we almost discourage men to have any feminine traits or to show any like vulnerable sides. Any vulnerableness you show as a man gets counted as feminine. That's why when I grow up, there's certain words that are associated with feminine traits that are seen as negative if you do as a man. Like if you're trying to, if someone wants you to go do something as a dare and you don't want to do it, they'll call you a pussy. They'll call you a bitch. They'll call you a hoe. They'll say you're scary. But bitch, pussy, hoe are all traits of women. Those are all women traits. Every single word that is used to deter men and so that they're weak or vulnerable is a trait associated with women. So as men, we need to stop being so focused on what it is means to be masculine or what it means to be manly, but what it means to be more open and vulnerable. We have to like hold both these traits, right? We have to be able to connect on our masculine side and feminine side, I guess. I don't even like to refer to that. I just think being an open person in general is what makes you a good person. But yeah, that's what I want to get out. But what is this?
Yeah. So basically, I don't know if you heard the story, but this 24-year-old man, he's the third
Mm-hmm.
youngest player on the roster. of the Dallas Cowboy committed suicide because he was facing mental like problems and he really didn't had a way to speak up and do any of this because football players like they're in a highly masculine field,
Mm-hmm.
like they supposed to be like the tough guy, the, the, this big strong guy that and all of this like
Mm-hmm.
this guy ended up taking himself out because he really couldn't find a way to speak to anybody because everybody viewed him as this tough guy, this guy that nothing could bother him or anything in
Mm-hmm.
spaces like this. And I saw this one that thing too, bro. Like, and truly, a lot of men they gotta learn to open up and ask for help, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta learn to open up and ask for help. It's okay to be pussy. It's okay to be a little bit feminine. You feel me? It's okay for any of these things. And when we take this away from men and we keep pushing them into these culture, right? And these like, and I see this with a lot of white males too.
I know what
Like
the fuck was
they'll be
that?
like,
What was that shit?
I don't know what that was, bro. Like I don't even care about that. But yeah, I see this in a lot of white male. Like a lot of white men out here think that they're being attacked. They think that this regime, these democratic regimes or whatever, are there to hurt them, right? And all of this because they feel like they don't have a voice. They feel like they can't speak about something because they're Caucasian, they're white, whatever. And truly, that you can literally speak these things and ask for help, bro. Like, but because we install these ideas into these dudes from a young age, like even their parents, their dads are not the best of human beings. You feel me? Like they don't talk to their kids. They don't reach out to them. They don't do any of these things to them. They don't give them a safe space to speak up about what they're going through. You feel me?
I mean, to be
So
fair, it's
a lot of
it's it's just internalized. I mean, you gotta realize your dad was probably raised by a dad who was the exact same way and taught him what it was to be a man, and that's the only thing he knew how to be a man was what his dad taught him, and his dad taught him that, and his dad taught him that, and their dad taught him that.
like bro is like 24, bro. Like we're 22. Like he's around our age group. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like this breaks my heart, bro. Like I hate seeing like young dudes dying and
Genuinely,
just any and like especially in this way, cause like
rest in
if he
peace.
had that support system, if he had that person around him, like I found with you guys, you feel me, to talk to,
Mm-hmm.
like you would have been better off. You could have talked to somebody and be like, look, bro, I know you're going through this, I know you're going through that, but like you're okay. Like it's okay, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And these spaces, like they got to be more encouraging with mental health, bro, because like it's tearing apart or like male society as a whole, because we got dads who are out here being toxic to their wives, toxic to their kids,
Mm-hmm.
and just because they think that this role of a man is being macho tough, not showing emotions, and being this guy who sleeps around with a bunch of people and all that so that he can prove that he's like the big man or whatever. And truly like they're just hurting themselves in many ways that they can't see because they're blinded by the this whole society as a whole Western culture and portraying men in a certain way, especially black dudes too. Like see a lot of black dudes who are troubled in the street. Like what
Mm-hmm.
do? Turn to gang violence and stuff like that because they they don't have that support system to help them. And we laugh at these dudes like struggle. We laugh at these dudes problem. We laugh at their insecurities. We laugh at many other things. So my word to Jalen Brown, bro, would just be like maybe if he's still insecure by his hairline, whatever, it's okay, bro. Like cut it off, rock the ball. The ball didn't look like it's okay. You feel me? Like there's nothing wrong with that. If you need to go to Turkey to fix your hairline, go to Turkey and fix your fucking hairline, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody cares.
Mm-hmm.
Do what you need to do to get your confidence back up.
And honestly,
And
it's
I
just a
will.
natural thing. Like you're sitting here is natural, and I ain't gonna. I do got one. I'm not gonna get my shit fixed. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna be natural till I die, bro. I don't believe in trying to fix myself. Like Niggas don't know it already. I'm like 5'5". I'm short. Would I
Yeah, that
ever
too. The
would
height
I
thing,
would
bro.
I ever get
Height thing.
would I ever get extensions to make me taller? Hell
Hell
no.
no, nigga. You don't need this
Hell
shit, bro.
no, bro. I carry this shit well, and I'm happy with being short, bro. I'm
This is what I'm saying. Like, you gotta learn to rock what you got, bro. I told you this before. Like, if a lot of people would learn to rock what they got, it will stop getting these surgeries to please other people.
you realize that like it don't really matter. Like it don't matter. And I also don't believe that like fixing or getting unnatural stuff that's just straying away from who I am as a person. And if you can't love me for being short, then what's it gonna matter if I get tall? You only like me for something that I'm really not even truly. Alright? I'm just lying to you so you can like me. And I don't want to do that. That's
And
not building a good relationship.
a lot of women will hop on here and say that, oh, I don't like short dudes. I don't like balding dudes. Bro, shut the fuck up, man. I'm gonna be so honest,
And
bro.
I'll just
Like,
be
that shit
like,
pisses me off.
and I'll just be like, that's perfectly
Because
fine because then we just won't work out. And I'm okay with that. You
because
find who
they
you want
say
to find.
this, but I see a lot of dudes with receding hairlines. I see a lot of short dudes running around here knocked up, bro. Ring on their fingers, kids, all of this, bro.
Exactly.
How you know something is not true is when you can go in real life and see an example of that thing that they say online and see something contrary to that. Like, you feel me?
Yeah. A lot of this
Like,
shit is just
like
online talk.
we gotta stop.
Yeah.
We gotta stop, bro. We gotta stop. You
Mm-hmm.
don't know these people. You don't
Yeah.
know what they're
Facts.
going through. You don't know what they're facing, bro. Stop
Facts.
clowning them for their insecurities, bro.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
so what if a dude's ugly, bro? Like, there's probably somebody that loves him. So what a dude is not, and it all starts with these. We can talk about this too next segment. These look maxing community, bro.
Mm-hmm.
These look maxing community. Have you seen the clip with Cuffham and this other like dude? Like, look maxing is as a whole is just terrible
I know
because
what it is, but I didn't see a clip.
they they praise European features and European aesthetics, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now that can be very damaging to somebody who is not of that race.
Mm-hmm.
And for the most part, the people who I see in Look Max and career, Look Max and all of these things are people who are not in tune with these European features, these European aesthetics.
I mean,
And
look.
they try to get that European look. They try to get that European like aesthetic.
I mean,
And
to be
bro, that's
fair,
like
bro, basing the whole thing off of just looks in general is just a bad. It's just bad foundation. Like if you're basing who you want to be off of how good you look, your whole foundation is just wrong, bro. You should be basing off who you are and what you bring and how well live you are as a person and not how well you look. Because you can be the finest person in the world, but you can have a shitty personality and nobody wants to talk to you or nobody wants to be friends with you or nobody wants you in general. And that
yeah, bro.
people gonna
Like
find that it's gonna be a rude awakening. It's gonna be a rude awakening.
and what I say too, I got a lot of female friends. You feel me? And I
Mm-hmm.
used to think the same way until I started mixing with a lot of like female. And what I've started to notice about the female attraction, it's not just about how you look. It's not just about like your aesthetic and how you dress and none of that, bro. Like it's more of like your energy. It's more of like how you move, how you carry yourself as a person. That's what a
Mm-hmm.
woman finds more attractive in a man. Not, oh, his chiseled jawline, oh, his um his dreads or whatever.
That's what you're
Sure, there's
saying,
some
bro.
women who would think that way, but from any woman that thinks that way, I keep away from because I know they're childish and they haven't grown up as yet. And in due time, they will figure out that hey, maybe should stop looking going for guys who I think look good instead of looking for people who I like certain traits or certain personalities about them. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And from female, some of my female friends, they've told me too, like they don't really care about looks anymore because like they've started to notice like that. And me too, as a man, like I say this all the time. I can be with a sub 5, I can be with a 4, I can be with a 3 as long as she treats me like a king. You feel me? I say this all the time. Like I don't mind how a woman looks as long as she makes me feel how I'm supposed to feel as a man, and as long as I love her, you feel me? Like I can look
Mm.
past all of that. And as a community as a whole, we got to start like moving that way because just hurting ourselves in this dating like system and this dating like regime that we have right now. It's fucking up the whole of society. That's why people are not connecting anymore. People are not like Gen Z as a whole, like we've had the lowest like birth rate and all of that, and that can be damaging for a community. And if you look at like some East Asian like countries like Japan, Korea, and these places, they're riddled with plastic surgery and these look maxing things because everybody's valuing the look instead of like how they move, how they act, and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And their birth rate is declining too. And what I would hate to see is the same thing happen to our Western culture. But it seemed like this is the line that we're going down, and ain't nothing I could do besides just speak about it. You feel me? I come from
Mm-hmm.
a place, Diana, where it's like multi like race, like culture. Like we have a mixture of every single type of race. We have like Spanish people, we have African people, we have Indians, we have the native people who live there. You feel me? And we
Mm-hmm.
have Europeans, and we all are able to get along. And the whole Guyanese love is has nothing to do with looks and none of that. Like we value like other stuff higher than that, and you can see this in other cultures too. But in America right now, the dating scene is looking really bad. It's looking really bad. A lot of men out here think that they can't get women because they don't have a certain amount of bread. They can't get women because they don't look a certain way. They can't get women because they don't party. They don't do any of this, and it's bringing and spinning back right into the mental health of men too. It's
Mm-hmm.
hurting them mentally a lot. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And they're feeling like they're gonna be alone for the rest of their life because they don't live up to these standards.
Yeah, that's true. It's 100% true. I couldn't agree more. That's we're seeing it like honestly, it comes down to it, bro. Just look for someone that you genuinely like as a person, and you realize that all this stuff is just online. It's just an online echo chamber. Nobody actually believes any of this shit in real life. As soon as you get off your phone and go outside and touch some grass, you realize that a lot of this shit is just people online just trying to push their agenda, or people online just hating. Once you realize that, you realize life is just gets way easier and way better. But let's switch over.
That
Let's switch over to some anime. I don't have any anime topics, but I don't know if we talked about this last time. We talked about the Reze versus Bakugo. I
yeah, we
think
could talk about
I
agenda
think recently
and
they've been talking about All for One versus Makima. I've been hearing that pop up.
it's not closed.
I don't know what like I'm be honest, I don't know what My Hero Academia. I really dead ass don't think they even read
It's a
Chainsaw
bunch of
Man, bro.
kids, bro. A bunch of kids and new gens.
They think All for One beats Makima. It just doesn't make like theoretically it couldn't happen. She has like 22 million lives. All for One's not gonna be able to beat her and kill her completely. It just can't. It's just not possible. I don't know.
I don't think Alpha One stands a chance in any of the like the strong demons in Chainsaw Man. Like
I don't think
he
he's
doesn't
yeah.
stand a
He
chance.
doesn't stand a chance against any of like the top tier demons. Like
He doesn't
he
stand a chance against Chainsaw Man. Doesn't
yeah.
stand a chance against Maki. Doesn't stand a chance against. Let's see. Probably could beat the Bomb Demon. Probably could beat.
He could beat Reze. He would beat Reze. But
He's not beating the Gun Demon.
he's not beating the Gun Devil. He's not beating Makima. He's not beating Pochita. He's not beating Darkness Devil. He's not beating Death, Aging,
He's not beating that. No, not
or
even
the War
close.
Devil. Yeah, he's not beating like any of the Primal Fear Devils. He's not beating. So like, I don't know what this discussion is coming from. I think My Hero's like, I try to give him credit, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I did underestimate they verse a little too much. Like, I didn't know
Bit too,
Deku
a
was
little
hanging
bit.
like that. But come on, guys.
Deku stands a
Come on,
chance
guys.
against few demons, But like the top demons, he doesn't stand a chance.
Like, come on,
bro.
guys, bro. Like y'all trying to power scale them way more than what they really are,
Bro,
bro.
their verse not even planetary, bro.
It's not, bro. But they can't even feed
All
the
of-
falling devil, bro. The falling devil is like a planetary devil in Chainsaw Man. Like the falling devil in part 2, the falling devil's mere presence shifted the world's gravitational force across the whole globe. What is All For One doing, bro? Like, what is he doing against that shit, bro? Like, that's insane, bro. That's an insane feat.
You put All For One out of space and make him fall to the earth. He's dying,
Like,
bro.
bro got beat up by fucking like 16-year-old Bakugo, bro. Like, I don't know.
High schoolers, bro. High
Like-
schoolers beat him up.
Like,
High schoolers, not even the prime heroes.
like,
High schoolers.
like that, and that's, mind you, that's like their
Bro.
top verse, bro. Like, that's their
The
max.
person that beat, bro, the person that keeps beating him is All Might and every other person who had All For One.
Yeah,
And if you look at them, bro, they're not even that strong.
yeah.
All Might is not even that strong.
All Might's like,
Being so
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. All
Like,
Might's
sure,
like
he
the
has a lot of
strongest.
good
Like, you can't, like, no one else can be really realistically. Maybe Deku. I don't know if he's stronger than All Might. But Prime All Might is like their cap in that verse. And like they keep trying to scale their verse like higher than what it is, but I'm pretty sure officially All Might is like his speed is Mach 10. Like his
bro.
speed
I'll
is
be
Mach
honest,
10.
bro. Batman in their verse is wiping a lot of heroes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure.
Flash in their verse.
Oh, Flash in
is
their
wiping
verse is
the-
fucking soloing the whole verse, bro.
Superman in their verse is flooring All Might and
Oh,
everybody else too.
Yeah, now you gonna lie, Flash is significantly fast. This is the thing, bro. Flash is actually like light, like he can reach light speed. They're trying
Oh,
to
he can
scale. They're trying to
rotate.
scale Bakugo to light speed in My Hero, bro.
No,
Like,
bro.
what?
Flash is so fast he can like
Like, bro,
change
what?
time, bro. He's faster than time.
Like, you know how fast you gotta be in light speed? Like, you can traverse
And
the
bro,
whole world
Superman.
in like what, like 7 seconds or some shit like that. Bakugo's not gonna.
Superman.
Bakugo can't do that, bro. Like, be for real. Bakugo
Superman
cannot run that
alone.
fast.
Green Lantern, bro.
Green Lantern, yeah,
Like
he's
Thor,
fucking walk. He gonna,
Hulk. They all wipe their verse, bro.
that's what I'm saying.
Muzan, you put Muzan in their verse, bro. He's cooking them. You put
Right.
Akaza in their verse, he's cooking them. I'm so sorry. Their
Ooh,
verse
not
is
gonna
so
lie,
like
their
low
verse-
tier.
It is some weak shit. Like they're not continental. They're not island. I don't know why people keep doing that. They're like city level, bro. Multi-city block.
City
level, bro.
regionable.
Like,
City and region.
That's
level, bro.
literally
Like,
as far as they go, bro. And they're not faster than the speed
Bro,
of light. I don't know
you
why they
can't
keep trying to
kill-
do that shit, bro. I'm pretty no
to be honest,
Bakugo.
bro.
Bakugo is like maybe the same speed as base Denji, bro, in Chainsaw Man.
I'm gonna say this. In their verse, they probably could beat a lot of demons, but they can't kill them. So this is why the argument of them, like Chainsaw Man's verse, like they actually kill people, bro. Like you feel me? Like they can probably beat a lot of villains, but they can't kill them. They
Yeah.
can't kill most of the devils, bro. They
Yeah.
can't kill them. Even onto like the Katana Devil, they're not killing him.
Yeah,
They're not killing these people.
yeah,
All For One is not killing Akima.
yeah. He's not killing.
He's not
Bakugo.
killing. He's not killing the bomb demon. Sure, he might be able to beat him and get him to a weakened state, and maybe they might escape or something. You feel me? But to kill him, so that means the battle will keep going on. Like I don't know. At this point, like it's gonna become a battle of endurance, and I think if it becomes a battle of endurance, pretty much all of the demons are beating everything in their verse.
Yeah, in battle endurance, the devil's definitely winning. I'll say All For One can beat Reze. He could kill Reze. I just don't think people think it's gonna be one sided. I think they underestimate Chainsaw Man's verse. I think they underestimate how fast Chainsaw Man verse. Like they think Denji's slow, but like You watched the Chainsaw Man movie this Saturday?
Yeah, I watched it. Bro,
What'd you think
it's
about it?
beyond, bro. Like she's not that slow. It's peak. It's the best
It's
movie I've
peak
ever
as
seen.
fuck. It's peak as
Peak,
fuck,
bro.
bro.
Like I'm gonna be so honest. Like these people in the Chainsaw Man version, so they don't have that much like flashiness or whatever when it comes to speed feat. But when you look at Denji going out of the planet and like I know you read the end of Chainsaw Man, right?
Yeah.
Bro took her out of the planet, bro,
Mhm.
and bring her back down to Earth.
Mhm.
Which hero is surviving that?
Yeah.
They're normal humans, bro.
Mind you, bro, in that movie, we literally see Denji beat Reze to her own job. And then later on in part 2, on the rooftop, I know you ain't watched part 2, but part 2, the sword boy Armiri leaves the rooftop. The door closes while Denji is literally in a crouch position. And when the door closes,
Mhm.
he ends up in front of Miri. He literally runs so fast that he literally thought he teleported in front of him. And this is base Denji, by the way. This isn't Chainsaw Man. This is Denji himself. Literally doing a speed feat where he looks like he just teleported, bro.
You gotta look at it this way too.
And
The
Reze was
moment
able
they
to
acquire,
blitz this Denji, bro. So, like,
yeah.
they
You
operate at
gotta
a.
look at it this way too. The moment
Uh huh.
I'll let you go. I'll let you go.
No, I'm finished. You got it.
The moment that you acquire a devil or you're entered in a contract with a devil, you're not a normal human being anymore, bro.
Mm-hmm.
This is why it's so hard for me to like scale their verse compared to Chainsaw Man's verse because we're comparing normal human beings to superhumans.
Mm-hmm.
What are they talking about?
Like.
They're normal human beings who just worked out and hit the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Like even some of like that, like search up like how much like weight they can lift and stuff like that. Like you feel me? Like
Mm-hmm.
it's like small stuff like that. Like they gotta keep in count. Like Chainsaw Man has so much hacks and
Yeah.
ability. Like you feel me? Like same thing with verses like Naruto and One Piece and some of these verses that we have. They have hacks. JJK. They have hacks, bro. Domain expansion. They have things to make them get to a point of strength, abilities that give them certain amount of strength that makes it pretty much impossible for anybody
Mm-hmm.
in their verse to beat them. Sure, they have abilities too, but if you really look at what their abilities do, like it seems nerfed.
Yeah.
Sure, they can do this, do that, like go these speeds. They can't do that forever, bro. Like they're just like their
Mm.
body, like the main concept of their show is like how to control your quirk. Like you feel me? Like 'cause the quirk are so damaging to the body, quirk are so exhausting to use that it ends up hurting them. This is why they made Deku the person he is. Every single time he uses his quirk, he breaks a
Yeah.
bone, he breaks something, he hurts himself. Like
Yeah.
All Might himself too. Every time he uses his quirk, he exhausts himself, coughs up blood. Sure, they might say, "Oh, it's his injury." I think before the injury, he had a cap. He had to learn how to use that quirk. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Like this is why I can't compare them because like they really don't have that much high of hacks compared to like every other verse that we know.
Yeah.
Like Naruto has,
That's what I'm
One
saying.
Piece
They're
has.
like they trying to scale them way too much when like the verse is not that like it's not that high, bro. Like none of the stuff we see, like sure Bakugo destroyed part of a mountain, but like I mean, okay, like sure he punched up the clouds and it changed the weather, but it's like
But that's like a normal day for them, for any other person in their verse, bro. Because everybody has quirks.
it's like it's cool, but it's like
One of their
he has a cap. He can only do so much, and his
one of their top heroes, bro. Like the only thing he did was fly.
yeah.
The wing dude.
Mm,
Like his greatest feat is flying at a
yeah.
certain speed. And he's not even like light speed, he's just fast.
Yeah.
Like, really, bro?
It's just
Really, bro?
the fact that they think they can take the Chainsaw Man verse. I've really been seeing a lot of Chainsaw Man disrespect on their verse. Once the season 2 comes out, we can finally this conversation is gonna we're gonna come back to this conversation, and it's gonna change a lot of people's minds. Cause we only
I think you
seen
haven't read the manga.
they haven't. I don't think they realized, bro. Cause Reze lost to
That's why
Makima, and
this
Makima's
is what I'm saying.
like top in the
Look,
verse. Makima's like up there in terms like in the verse. So Reze wasn't weak. She just lost to someone significantly stronger than her.
yes, this is what they failed to realize. They're like, oh, she's an early villain. Like, oh, like she's a nobody. No, the person that she lost to is strong, bro.
Extremely
If
strong.
not one of the strongest person in the verse, bro.
Exactly.
It's not
Exactly.
like it's like a normal chump that killed her. Katana Devil.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a normal chump that killed him, bro. It's
Yep.
somebody strong.
Exactly. And they don't even realize that.
Not even. I think I can't realize is like sure the hacks is good and all of that, but compared to their universe and like My Hero Academia's universe, like I don't think it comes even close. Like it doesn't, bro. Like these people are that's what I'm saying, power scaling into oblivion because these scaling dudes are not really reading the source material. They're not really doing their research. They're not really doing that. They're just power scaling based on emotion. This is why I don't like power scaling because most power scaling aren't they're not gonna power scale like us who actually like goes out and seek the information, seek the evidence to see whether this person is actually stronger than the other. Most power scaling comes from an emotional like
Mm-hmm.
of their show. Like it's their favorite show and they think this show is stronger than that. That's why when people bring up like which one is stronger, Bleach or Naruto? I really can't tell you, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
they each of them have their own feats. But if
Mm-hmm.
you was to ask me plainly, Ichigo is pretty strong.
I think Ichigo is strong. Stronger than
Bleach
Naruto, bro.
is pretty strong. Like these guys have feats that like are crazy. You feel me? Like you
Exactly.
just can't compare these dudes. And me looking at this from a bystander, like sure, Bleach is I like Bleach more than Naruto, but I can put my feelings to the side and actually look at like all like what's going on. Like oh, these people have planetary jutsu. Bleach has planetary feet. And all of this, like you feel me? Like I can look at both of these things based on their source material and I judge them. And these new gen, they don't really think the same way. They don't do all their research. They didn't really go and read the manga, read the source, read the material, and try to understand how strong each characters
Yeah.
are.
My problem with
It just
the power scaling, especially when it comes to My Hero, is just that they like take these they'll look at a frame, they'll do uh they'll do a pixel calculation on it to determine what the strength they need, and then I'm like, okay, since he did this and it needs this require energy, he's got to be continental. But nowhere in the series does it say these characters can destroy continent. Nor in the series do we see anybody in the series
no, they're based.
destroy a continent. Nor is it implied that they can destroy a continent, but they run off with this idea and be like, well, he's continental. And then when you're like, well, no, he can't destroy a continent, they'll be like, well, is Goku planetary? I'm like, well, yes,
Yes,
because
it's
we
universal.
see we see people like Frieza, we see people like Cell, we see people like Boo, who Goku all defeats in the show, destroy a planet.
You have
If they can destroy a
like
planet, then
Beerus, the 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 football head dude. Like you
mhm.
feel me? Like it, like these people are Goku's universal. It's the strongest verse that I know.
And not only
Goku's
did we
verse.
know that, but even in the
It shows
source
us.
material, Akira literally puts in a power scaling he literally puts power levels in the show. So if you have a power level above a certain power level, you can canonically destroy a planet. And I think the power level that you have to have is like 80,000 or something.
Yeah, yeah,
And
80,000 freezer. Yeah,
if you're above that, then you can destroy a planet. So the show gives us literally the source to power scale. My Hero, it doesn't. So how are you just running off with this idea that these niggas are continental, yet no one in the fucking show ever destroyed a continent?
bro. Not even that. Like some of their feats are just like destroying the environment, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Every anime has people who destroy the environment.
Mm-hmm.
Demon Slayer has that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about? Demon Slayer has environment being destroyed and stuff like that. And they tell, like, literally in the manga, they say, "Oh, this is just animation. This is not what is actually happening."
Mm-hmm.
Like, even out of that, like, they'll be like, they'll see like somebody in My Hero like blow up a building or something and be like, "Oh, this has got to be like city level." It's not city level if everybody in their verse can somewhat destroy the environment with their quirk in some way or another. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And not to mention, everybody in the environment has a quirk or somewhat some power that they can use. So it's basically scaling on us like normal humans walking around with abilities, and these people are the strongest of our place, and this is what they do. But it doesn't make them above humans. It just make them better at what they do. Like heroes are heroes because they can use their quirk at well.
Mm-hmm.
Heroes are heroes because they have broken quirks.
Mm-hmm.
They're still humans. They just have a broken ability.
Facts.
And I can't really look at that compared to like JJK where it's like, oh, there's sorcerers and there's humans. You feel me? So sorcerers are a step above humans with
Mm-hmm.
abilities. Demons are a step above humans with abilities. Hashirers are people who have abilities that can to kill demons.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can easily differentiate, but when everybody is generally having a quirk, that's just why I don't like their universe. Everybody has a quirk.
Yeah.
Everybody in their universe has a quirk. If you are quirkless, you are a special human being.
Yeah.
Like blowing up buildings, mountain, changing the weather, like what is that gonna do?
Yeah.
Compared to some of these other verses, like Naruto, they literally put the whole planet to sleep.
Yeah.
Frieza shoot a beam and blew up a whole planet.
Yeah.
One Punch Man jumped to the moon, left a crater in the moon, and came back to Earth.
Yeah, they
I
can't do
can't
that.
take their verse serious, man. I
Like
can't.
the verse is like, yeah, I don't know, bro. I feel like they got hoed. They trying to power scale because like the verse is it generally for how long
You
it's
can't power
gone
scale
on,
your verse.
it's low key weak. Like it's weaker than any other shonen. It's weaker than Black Clover. It's weaker than fucking
And
Naruto,
that's what makes their
Bleach,
show
One Piece.
so good because we can see the struggle of the heroes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes their show so good. They have to go through all of this training, all of this, and all of know how to act during certain response because they can die easily.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, like they can die easily or boom, exhaust their quirk to the point to where they can't use it again.
Mm-hmm.
It shows a vulnerable, it shows how vulnerable they are.
Mm-hmm.
Deku throws a punch, he might break a finger.
Facts.
You feel me, bro? Like it shows how vulnerable. That's why My Hero's that good. Now, why do you think they have the phrase plus ultra? Because it shows grit. It
Endurance.
shows basically a glass cannon using
Mm-hmm.
his last ability to end somebody.
Yeah.
When he did that speed blitz, bro, I think he's out of commission for like years
Yeah, no, for sure.
after that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That was his final attack.
Yeah.
He can't do that over and over
Yeah, I
and
don't know why
over.
they think. I don't know why they keep bringing that shit up. Like he can do that shit over. That nigga not doing. He got maybe one Hauser impact, and that's it, bro. Like that's like a final. I'm getting fucked. I got it. This is just an all out attack. He
That's
can't
his kill move, bro.
like
That's his ultimatum.
if he were to throw that
Like
shit out at the beginning against Reze, he literally sends himself to the
wouldn't kill
hospital,
her.
and she gets back up and just regens and just finishes the job. Like
That's why I think she beats him, bro. Like literally, because they have no regen. Like
they
they
don't.
they don't have regen. They don't have a way to heal themselves.
Yeah.
Demons can heal their self, bro.
Yeah.
They can continue to go. See, even if All for One does his biggest attack, like Makima's just gonna okay get destroyed and heal back, and
Yeah.
she's still alive and she cooks him.
Yeah. He can't be
Deku
Makima.
throws his 100% punch at the Katana Devil. he's just gonna regen and come back and kill him, and he is out of commission.
Yeah.
He's not blowing these demons into smithereens and leaving them dust to where the point that they're not gonna be able to regen.
Yeah.
Toughest thing you gotta do is blow a hole in their stomach. Regens that and still clap
Yeah.
them. This is why I can't take their verse serious, bro. They can't even kill demons, bro. They can't.
I mean, to be fair, they can't kill shit. They haven't killed anything in their show. Like, I think they've not killed a single villain in their show. People try to say Bakugo killed for All For One, but he
Bro,
didn't kill him.
you can run up to Deku and shoot a gun in behind his head and he's dead. You can drop a nuke on All Might and he's dead. You can throw a grenade on All Might off guard and he's dead. You can shoot an RPG at Bakugo and he's blown to smithereens. I can't take that. If we as normal human in our verse can kill them, I can't take them that serious, bro. With our
Facts.
technology, we can destroy them into smithereens.
Facts.
Not saying they don't have the technology too, but like they can't tank. He's not tanking.
Yeah, no.
He's not tanking. He's not tanking like a plane flying by and dropping a nuke on him, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he's not tanking a plane crashing into him, bro. Like he's not tanking a building falling on him, bro. Like I can't take him serious.
Mhm.
Sure, he can use his quirk to evade it, but tank it. They have no defense.
Really?
Reze probably used one of her ability would probably kill Bakugo if he was to stand there and just tank it.
Let's say she can fucking drop
Reze
a
can
mob.
tank his AP
Yeah.
shot.
Like-
Reze can tank his AP shot or whatever he has or that blitz shot, regen and kill him.
Like I said, he can't even blitz. He can't blitz her. Like he can't even blitz her. Like I said, Reze blitzed Denji, and he has comparably the same amount of speed as Bakugo does. And this is base Denji with this speed, and this is Bakugo at his peak speed. Like she blitzed Denji, so like I don't understand how he blitzes her. She's faster
Because
than
Bakugo, she would just control him. She would just control him. What is he gonna do to stop that?
nothing.
She can literally make him a puppet.
Yeah.
She can make All For One a puppet.
Yeah.
It's the control demon. She manipulates your mind, bro.
Yep.
What is he doing to stop that? Bro, one of their top heroes' only quirk is to cancel other people's quirk. And he's pretty strong. Get out of here, bro. Like I can't take this shit serious, bro. I can't take it. Just get one of those quirk wraps and you be
Yeah.
like I just can't, bro. I just can't. They're not looking at this like how we look at it because we're old gen. We know like we've been in these power scaling for a long time. They're new to this. I'm true to this, not new to this. You feel me?
Mhm,
I've been
mhm.
doing this for a minute. And
Yeah.
like old power scalers know, like, nah, bro, that's not happening. Like
Yeah.
next bro to tank a punch from Luffy, bro. Like one of those hockey punch. Like he's not tanking it, bro.
Mm-mm.
Tank one of Zoro's sword moves, bro. They can't.
They can't. They definitely can't.
You put Tanjiro in their verse, he's wiping their whole verse, bro. Demon form Tanjiro.
Damn.
He's
You
wiping
saying
their own.
Tanjiro wipes My Hero?
Demon form Tanjiro wipes their whole verse.
Damn. Damn.
Have
I'm
you
not gonna
read
lie,
Demon form
yeah,
Tanjiro?
yeah, well, I don't know the whole verse, but he definitely wiping the majority of their
Bro,
verse,
the
bro.
sun is not a problem for him.
Yeah.
How are they gonna kill him? They don't have Nichiren blades. They don't know how to use it.
I'm gonna say, bro, I haven't seen them kill anybody, so like they wouldn't even be able to kill him. Like I've never seen. I don't think there's a single hero who's killed anybody in My Hero.
Bro, before power up Itadori wipes their verse, bro. He literally
Like,
speed blitz them
Not even All For
and
One.
kill him.
They didn't even kill All For One, bro. All For One had to just kill himself. Like, if he didn't kill himself, bro, they would have just rested that nigga again. He would have just broke free. Or fucking
Who's that guy, Slain or whatever? Slain or
Stain.
whatever. Or the guy, the very first villain.
Stain.
Stain?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a normal person with a katana, bro.
He didn't even have a katana. He had a knife, bro. I think he had a knife.
One of their villains, the only thing he has is Shadow Clone.
Yeah.
Ace Naruto wipes that, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They
They
can't
really only
defeat
got one
1,000
quirk
Naruto.
too. That's like they. I don't know, bro. They really got one. They don't even got multiple powers, but they just got one quirk. That's it, bro. They got one power, and that's all they got, bro. It's not even like
And
Naruto
versus
where they
other
got multiple
versus people with
genjutsus.
bro. Put bro right there and tell him to tank a Kamehameha.
Oh yeah, no one.
Like
Yeah, they not.
bring Alpha One. Tell him to tank a one beam of Kamehameha. Be it base Goku. Tank a Kamehameha. Base Goku was stopping bullets, bro.
Kid Goku, bro. Kid Goku. Kid Goku was fucking.
Ace Naruto, bro. Ace Naruto without Kurama, cooking him.
Yeah.
Base Sasuke without anything like just one fireball. What are they talking about, bro?
Facts. No, for real. All for one's getting cooked. Makima wins that, and I'm not just saying that because she's hot and she's fine and she's mommy. But that's another reason why she wins because she is all those things, and All for One isn't. So
Bro, I feel like All For One would just be simping after her, bro, and she's just gonna control him.
he would, bro. I mean, to be honest, like he thinks he's a manipulator,
Bro,
bro. He
Mountain
don't
Lady,
even
bro.
know, bro. He don't even know how.
Mountain Lady, bro, is like their hottest person in their verse, and everybody looks up to her, bro. And she doesn't even hold a candle to Makima,
Bro, she
nor
don't even
Reze.
hold a candle to Makima, no Reze, no fucking power. Shit, no fucking Asa, like Amino. Yeah.
Bruh,
First mid, bro. Even
bruh,
though
I
women
ain't
mid.
bro. The dude on the bike from One Punch Man
Fucking
probably could do a lot in there.
Moomin Rider.
Yes. He probably could do a lot in their
Bro,
verse,
he a
bro.
dog, bro. I'm not gonna. He really a dog, bro. That's who Deku wishes he was, bro.
That's the original Deku.
Oh god, bro. No powers, but still pulling up, bro. Like just a fucking dude on a bike, bro, but still pulling up fighting fucking
Saitama
monsters
would
and shit.
sneeze and take out like half of their heroes.
Oh yeah, Saitama's fucking walking that shit, bro. Like he solos
Bro.
the whole verse. It's not even funny.
He blows the planet up.
He does, bro. All Mighty's gonna look at him and like disdain, bro. They got the same fit almost, and he just gets walked.
Bro just flicks his finger and blows All Might's head off,
The
bro.
facts, bro.
Beast Boy from Attack on Titan. You put him in that verse, bro. He's cooking a lot of people, bro. Just
Facts,
turns
bro.
into a dinosaur and just tramples like half of their heroes. What are they gonna do?
Facts.
What are they gonna do? Bro. I can't stand this. Robin, bro. Robin. Nightwing.
Bro, Nightwing
Bruh.
actually cooked, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Nightwing's actually gonna cook their verse, bro.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, but
Come on.
I think that's gonna be it for the stream. Let us know what y'all think. Who wins, All For One or Makima? We know who the answer is, but
Resign.
let us know. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see y'all.